So an exponent is of the form a to the n, and this means a times a times a times a, etc., a total of n times. So for example, if we do 3 to the 4th, this would mean 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, which is equal to 81. We call the number a the base, and the number n the exponent. And this formula here works provided n is a positive integer. So we do need n to be a positive integer, and a can be any number. We want to expand this to have other values for our exponents. So if a is not equal to 0, I can define the 0 exponent as being 1, and a to the negative n being 1 over a to the n. So as an example, 4 to the 0 is equal to 1, and 4 to the negative 2 would be 1 over 4 squared, or 1 over 16. There are also some basic rules that we can use for exponents. The first two, a times b to the n is a to the n b to the n, and a over b to the n is a to the n over b to the n. We can distribute over a multiplication or a division. The next one, a to the n times a to the m is equal to a to the n plus m. And a to the n over a to the m is equal to a to the n minus m. So when we multiply, we add exponents, and when we divide, we subtract exponents. Finally, a to the m to the n is a to the nm. When we raise a power to a power, we multiply. So let's look at simplifying something a little more complex. I have x squared y cubed to the negative 2. I have a property that says I can distribute over multiplication, so this is x squared to the negative 2 times y cubed to the negative 2. We also have a rule that says raising a power to a power means to multiply. 2 times negative 2 is negative 4, and 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. Proper form for exponents is to always have your exponent be positive. So I can rewrite this as 1 over x to the 4th, y to the 6th. Let's look at one a little bit more complex. I'm going to start by simplifying inside the parentheses. 3 divided by 9 is 1/3. X squared divided by x to the 4th, we subtract exponents. 2 minus 4 is negative 2. For y, we subtract exponents. 5 minus 2 is 3. And now I'm going to raise things to the minus 1/3 power, or minus 3 power. So I have 1/3 to the negative 3, x to the negative 2 to the negative 3, and y cubed to the negative 3. A negative exponent flips fractions over, so this thing is the same as 3 cubed. Here, when we raise a power to a power, we multiply. So negative 2 times negative 3 is 6, and 3 times negative 3 is negative 9. 3 cubed is 27, and we do like positive exponents, so we move the y to the 9th to the bottom to deal with that negative exponent.